We are moving through evolutionary changes in ourselves and also in our world, and they're connected. We have our individual journey. You have your journey that you're moving through and discovering who you are, living your life purpose, and uncovering what that might be, which could be self-actualization or self-development, or some of us, I think, might think of ascension. But whatever it is, it's always about you accepting who you are. And in the world today, we've seen so many changes happening. And I was reflecting on this yesterday, and I was led back to a lot of information that Wilhelm gave me about this particular period. And a lot of it had to do with abundance. And that's within each of us. And abundance is an energy. Everything in our world is energy. But we will look at that and accept certain things about ourselves based on our individual past, how we have been programmed, our lineage, our ancestors, all of that. And all of that is coming up now. That's the shift that we're moving through. And I also, I wrote a Substack article where I wanted to put all of this out there. So I wanted you to see that. And I also shared an article that I wrote in 2022 where I said I could become a billionaire and transform the world because I knew that at that time I had discovered something that could be so helpful for so many people. But because it was about consciousness, it was about guiding each person to understand that they're here on the earth to make a difference, and they make the greatest difference if they can get to their authentic self. And that's when the natural flow of abundance happens. Then years ago, I sold my business, my coaching business, and I made a big deal about it. Then I said, the reason I sold my $1 million business, I was making a lot of money, and that was wonderful, and I loved the work. But there was something else that you may be feeling now, as I did then, that, wait a minute, I'm supposed to, maybe I could make a greater difference in the world. And sometimes that feels like that's too grandiose or we're making something up. I don't think that's true. I think that each person, if we embody that authentic self and what we're here to do, that's going to create a different kind of energy that's going to shift everything. Because, first of all, you're going to start loving yourself. That's an energy of healing and empowerment that comes through you when you take that journey. And that journey is also of self-discovery. And the message on the Any Advice today, the message there was reflecting back to last year, actually, and it said, abundance is a choice. And we make that choice when we choose ourselves. But sometimes those generational patterns don't allow us to do that. And it's individually, but also collectively. And that's what we have to understand. There's a collective consciousness that we're all operating within. And sometimes we have to break those barriers. And that's what this work does. So please enjoy the article and look at the program because, as you'll see, I'll be changing things. And I'm so grateful. I just found a new person that's going to help me with putting all this stuff together. And so that's also why I have to change my rate. I held back as well. We all do this. I'm not going to change my rate, but then I see how amazingly valuable this is, and I have to do that because otherwise you're holding back the development of the universe, the evolvement of the universe. So we can all do more. So please check out everything and read the article. You will love the information there. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.